Well, Mike, there is no question this was emotional for Monroeville police officer Pierre DeFelice. He tells me it took some time for him to even be able to talk about what happened without crying. It's easy to see why. He's the reason a husband and father didn't die that day on the mall floor.
400 Mall Circle Drive, Macy's, the lower level, near the polo section for an unknown age male with a gunshot wound.
7:34 p.m., February 7th.
Walking wounded, gunshot wound in the shoulder.
The chaos inside the Monroeville Mall was just beginning.
I pulled into the lower level entrance outside of Macy's, exited my car, grabbed my rifle and my go bag.
Monroeville police officer Pierre DeFelice was one of the first to arrive, knowing by the desperate radio transmissions that he would likely find a violent scene.
There's a large amount of blood.
Rifle in hand and unaware if the gunman was still shooting, DeFelice moved his mind to the man lying on the floor. That man was Thomas Singleton, who had been shot while walking inside Macy's with his wife and young son.
I wasn't going to let this guy die on the mall floor while his son was there with him. Like, that wasn't going to be his last memory of his dad, was dying on the floor of Macy's for no reason.
DeFelice says that was his motivation, but his determination came from his training. He knew Singleton was in danger of dying. He had been shot in the leg and was losing blood fast.
I tried to place a tourniquet at that point. I couldn't because of my equipment, so I had given the tourniquet to EMS and just talked him through.
DeFelice's tourniquet was in place, stopping the bleeding on Singleton's leg 7 minutes after the 911 call.
I do believe that if this was not done when it was done, the patient would have died before they ever came to the hospital.
Dr. Daniel Schwartz is the EMS medical director at Forbes Regional Hospital. He trained Monroeville police to use tourniquets just this past September, when Monroeville began issuing them to each officer.
It takes about 30 seconds to learn how to do it.
DeFelice knew that. He's not only a police officer, he is a tactical paramedic. But still, this was his first time using the tourniquet. And Schwartz says that simple act saved Singleton's life. He's certain of it. Although he wasn't on scene, he watched the care later from the mall's cameras.
You could see this patient dying in front of your eyes on camera. And I don't believe he would have survived. It was very close when he came to the hospital.
054, 3 gunshot victims.
24 minutes after the call for help, Singleton was at Forbes Regional, as was his wife Mary Singleton and Devon Jones, both shot inside the mall as well. DeFelice, though, continued on for hours with his fellow police officers, checking the mall, clearing the scene, and searching for the shooter. But the Singletons weighed on his mind.
I've been thinking about all of them off and on for the last couple weeks.
So once Thomas Singleton was released after nearly 2 weeks in the hospital, DeFelice knew he had to see the family again.
As soon as I walked in, the wife burst into tears and she said, "There he is." She immediately recognized me, and as I introduced myself to him, and I was talking to him, he said, "I remember hearing your voice, I remember you talking to me, I remember you telling me what was going on." The wife had said that she had recalled that I was, everything was so chaotic and I was so calm in it for her, and that reassured her that, things were in the process of coming under control. That makes it all worthwhile. Like, that's what it's all about.
Unknown how many victims.
And the reason, DeFelice says, he's grateful he answered that call for help so quickly. Police charged 17-year-old Terod Thornhill with the shooting inside the mall. And since then, the mall has put age restrictions in place after certain hours. And this past Friday, police opened a substation there. As violent as this shooting was, though, experts agreed the reason everyone survived is because this officer had the tool to ensure it.